guys? So today we will be making a really pretty paper flower. What you will need: a cutting board, some scissors, cardstock of your choice. You can do same color or different colors. I actually have just different shades of green. I thought that would be pretty. And a hot glue gun. Let's get started. So what cardstock you want to use depends on the style of the flower and also the size of the flower. And also how many layers you would like on the flower. I actually decided to do 4 layers. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 layers. You could definitely leave off the smallest one if you want a larger flower, or leave off the larger one. So it's completely up to you. So I actually made the templates I used to cut out these petals myself by hand. So I'll make a separate video showing you guys exactly how to do that, because that's very awesome. But yeah, this is what I chose to do, and I added the little point, and I have mine with the crease in the center. If you don't like that and you just want it nice and smooth, then you can definitely do that. So we are going to go ahead and get started. So I have 6 of the largest petals, 6 of the next size, and 5 of the smaller 2. So 6, 6, 5, 5. I'll go into more detail about the measurements and everything of each petal, but for now we are just going to put the flower together. Alright, let's get started. So I like to start with the largest petal first. And again, there are several ways you can do this. What I'm going to do is make a slit in each of the petals about 1.5 inches high. Just like that, you see. And some people like to cut theirs higher, lower, completely up to you. But I think 1.5 inches, 1 to 1.5 inches is pretty good. Alright, so then I'm going to hot glue all of the petals. And let me show you how. So I'm just going to put a small amount of glue on one side and gently cross them, just like that. So glue and cross, just to give it a nice little bend. So I've gotten them all glued for the largest petal, and I'm going to do the exact same thing for each layer of petals. And I do want to say, when you get to like the smallest layer, you definitely don't have to cut that up 1.5 inches. You can definitely do 1 inch or even 3/4 of an inch. So just like see how you prefer it. But yes, we will cut all of these. I'll probably do the top 2, 1.5 inches, and then maybe 1 inch for the smaller 2. All of the petals prepped and ready to go. Now I'm going to again start with the largest petal, and I'm going to glue them together in pairs. So I'm going to glue 2 together, and then I'll glue the entire thing together. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to take 2 of the largest petals. I like to kind of see exactly where I'm going with it. Just like that. That's where I want them. So I'm just going to put a little glue and put it in place. Just like that. And then you actually can put a little glue up here too, just for extra security, if you'd like. So I'm going to do all 6 of my large petals like this, and then I will start to put them together. find that it's easier to do it in sets of 2 and then place them all together than to do it one at a time and put them on top of each other. Okay, so I have this set, and I'm going to place it together with the second. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to add a small amount of glue just so the petals kind of stay in place where I would like them. You don't have to do this part if you prefer not to. There we go. Now, I'm just going to have these 2 and have the other 2. And I just like to see what it's going to look like before I glue it down. Alright, so I'm just going to add some glue and place them on top of each other. You have to be very careful to make sure you place it exactly right. I mean, if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. It'll still look pretty. Okay, just like that. I'm going to add a little glue to secure the top. Right there. So this is what it's looking like, and I'm just going to add the last 2 petals to complete my largest part. And I do want to point out, the closer you pull the slit and glue it, that's how much it's going to sit upright. So if you want it more flat, then barely overlap it when you slit it. But if you want it sitting up more, then overlap it more. Alright, I'm going to get this last one in place. Okay, and then just like the others, I'm going to glue it down. Just like that. And then I'm going to come and do this last part. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to do the exact same thing with each of the 4 layers before I place them together. So I'm going to set this one aside and get my next size petals and do the exact same process over again. So here are all 4 layers. They are connected to each other, but now we are going to connect them all together to make our flower. And it's just going to go from largest to smallest, placing one inside the other. So we have the largest one here, and then we're going to take the next one, and it's going to go right inside. Just like that. And then we're just going to glue it down. So I'm just going to make a ring of glue all on the inside. And we're going to take this layer and place it right on top. And I'm trying to kind of put the petals in the window. You see, so it's petal, and then petal, and then petal. So that this isn't directly on top of this petal. It's fine if you do have it that way, but that's just a way that I personally prefer. So this is what it's looking like, just 2 layers. And again, if you'd like, you can just have the 2 layers, add your center, and be done with it. I'm just going to go on and do 4 just to show you what it looks like. But the 2 layers look absolutely gorgeous, and you can just add the center into the middle and boom, you're done. Quick and easy. Alright, let's add the next layer. Just going to go right inside, just like that, and place it down. Alright, 3 layers in, 1 more to go. This is the baby layer. So cute. And if you want to do a project with a bunch of mini flowers, you can just do the small petals and add in a small center, and that'll just look so adorable. Guys, that's the good thing. You can just like modify this and change it up to do whatever you'd like with it. So, I have taken an extra piece of cardstock, just cut a small little circle, nothing fancy. And I'm just going to add it to the very bottom of my flower. I'm just going to glue that down so that the center is covered and you can't see through there. Okay, so for the center, you can take a sheet of paper, and I'm actually going to cut this smaller because I don't want my center too large because my petals are small. And what I'm going to do, and I decided to go with like just a yellow center. You can definitely do a center that's the same color of the flower or multiple colors, just whatever you choose. But I decided to go with this one. And I'm just going to cut slits just like that all the way across. So I have cut slits completely across, and there are multiple ways you can make the center. You can just fold it like this and then fluff it out, so this will make a tighter, smaller center. Or you can open up the paper and fold it back onto itself and slightly off, just like that. And then I'm going to glue that down. This is going to make a larger, more whimsical center. Okay, so I'll get it glued all the way across. There we go. It's so cute. It looks like a little mushroom or something. But you see how nice and full the center is? So cute. And we're just going to take our flower, put glue all around the base, and then just place it in the center. Just like that. So cute and sweet. And you can really put whatever you like in the center. You can put glitter, you can put gems, you can put, you can cut the paper in several different ways to make it nice and fun and cute. But I think this one is just so simple, quick, easy, and cute. So that's perfect. Alright, and you are all done. Modify the color, the shape, and everything. And don't forget, I will make a video showing you guys exactly how I make my templates by hand. So be on the lookout for that one.